Hey man, what do you do? You feel me? OG Almighty. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on my right real quick. Get something watching the side. But yeah, OG Almighty, new video. Y'all see what his title? Y'all see what his title? Leak green windows. We're gonna see what he's talking about. I kind of already know what he's talking about. He's an intelligent individual, you feel me? He's intelligent. He actually uses his brain, you feel me? So he probably finna talk about the contest system, probably go back to, you know, what worked. And I'm fine with it because 25, Dookie. It's a lot to improve on. This is the lowest bar. This is worse than 18. I'm always say that, even because at least 18 when they fixed the shooting, yes, they did have snatchbacks and blow-bys, but if you knew how to play, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta really worry about it, you feel me? But 25 is a whole gameplay Dookie, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing about video games in general. All the outside stuff can be good, Gucci. But that gameplay, that shit needs to be pumping. Scott, like, share. Let's get straight into it. Make sure you join Discord. We're gonna be all the new games that comes out. You feel me? Yeah, let's get to it, man. Hold on, I gotta unmute it.
No niggas, ain't no love, I can't trust these niggas, ain't no trust, and I can't fall with these niggas, can't no fall.
Oh, he still playing?
No love to them.
He did. I could hit GM too, but y'all ain't finna throw me out the goddamn loop.
OG back on the
and I had
screen.
Bro, I'm not gonna make it into a video, but I had an idea of how you can do the hood. You know what I'm saying? You can keep the for the micro. I'm gonna turn it on the micro side. For micro, definitely had a, you know what I'm saying, our grade, our stats up in the right corner. You feel me? Or you'll see how I do it. But the scoreboard, what you can do for the scoreboard is, you know how man got it at the bottom. Not all of this, but you can have, y'all see where the, hold on, y'all can see my mouse. Y'all see where this at, right? Just throw that in the middle of the screen. So it'd be like that for park, rec, pro, anything. Throw this in the middle of the screen. I think that would be smooth because it's minimalistic and it's not that much we looking at. But let's get on to it. I just thought about that. Like, I thought about that last night. I'm like, yo, might need to change that up, you
Before you comment something stupid, click pause it. Just know you're at a creator. This is your first time coming across a creator who doesn't care. I'm just here to give out the energy to who it's needed to. The knowledge of people who wants it.
Oh,
I don't care what you're saying. This is a war. 2K has been trying to destroy the park community and players like me, creators like me, since they started trying to change their game. Honestly, I like the park community more than the IRL realistic just because it was more of a community there. But I can also adapt to the IRL realistic playstyle that they're trying to offer and add to their game.
It's the big news report with Guillermo.
They say community realistic.
YouTube. Now it's becoming to where streamers, Kaisenat, all the other people, streamer universities, these things are overclouding the regular. Is that a fucking spider? Sometimes my ego has to come out, but I will only use the power of my ego just to display humbleness here. Many of people will not reach this statistically, ever have one of these. Okay? And this still can be considered chump change to people who have 1 milli plaques, or maybe multiple plaques of these. But as you can see, I have a real YouTube plaque here. None of my subs were botted, nothing of the sort. You have to understand YouTube is sometimes can be a messed up company. I'm gonna watch how I talk. Because they don't even give all of the notifications to your subscribers. One. You can have all this, I have 100K, they don't give the notification to all of them. Is that fair to y'all? Even if people didn't like the content they seen, there will still be more views on just the average regular video people would drop. This is why they do it. It's a form of control. The only way that you get in is when you upload a lot, because then you are helping their platform at that point. Or you're making a lot of content and you're literally on the platform all the time, and you stay with a consistency. Then you get flooded into the algorithm. Then you get to work in the algorithm. It's still another layer and level where you have to work and still start to make banger videos. Sometimes you have to make fill-in videos, and then you make a banger video to catch it out. It's deeper than what people think. So fan bases are very important too as well.
I'll be going crazy. I ain't gonna lie,
Now, here for this video, what I
1800,
want to really get
2800
into about it, NBA 2K26, we will have a similar shooting system. The only difference that they're going to do, that I'm going to be 100% positive on, is make the green windows bigger. If anything, they'll go back to like how it was in 24. 24 was still shot timing changing. Your shot could still speed up, slow down, but it was at the right balance. Okay, we could see them going back to here.
I like 24 shooting. I was on that cashing. One thing I am gonna say, 25 messed up big time. Why I'm saying that? Y'all don't credit some beam and shooters. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I know people know how to time they jump shot now for sure. Like me, I've been playing 2K for a long time. Damn near 10 years. Right? No, damn near 20 years. Yeah, damn near 20 years. It's okay. You feel me? And every 2K, it might be a little slump at the beginning because we trying to figure out what's the best what. But yeah, that shooting, you learn how to shoot. You learn how to aim right in Call of Duty. That shit, as soon as you get good, that shit never go away. 25 did, it reverted all that. So the niggas that shooting 50, 60%, they used to shoot what? 80, 70, sometimes 60, depending. It might be like a 69%. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one thing 25 did. A lot of people know how to shoot, but they fucking it up. Like they fucked it up so hard where, damn, am I really good? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Black Cobra,
come on, bro.
And I want you guys to read what he says. I used to be able to gauge the contest system and make sense out of it, but since I made this 6-4, I feel like I have no idea how it works. How is this weak and not wide open?
Let me see. Ankles.
Now, how is this weak and not wide open? Because one, what people don't understand, you're shooting a difficult shot. See, I love when 2K used to have it back in the day where we understood certain things. Like they just made certain things simple and put it into place.
Yep.
You're being played defense on right now. For anybody who sees stuff like this, who watches it, defense is being played right now. And really, in all honesty, it's open. If you green it, you make it, it's open. 2K puts these little things here just to show us like little barrier lines and stuff like that. All right. Now watch. This is a difficult shot. Now, where they will count a weak contest as well is JB.
Maybe see, into you.
With the RNG game system, with computer coding, where you guys are trying to make the most authentic basketball game. You guys been watching my last video and you guys seen how the AI is talking about NBA 2K26 and how they plan to do and innovate and make it more realistic, make it feel more realistic. In real reality, most players taking the spin shot right here while somebody's coming, I'm not sure. Let's look. Keep going.
This nigga died. That ain't funny, dog, but nigga started laughing and nigga started, you know what I'm saying?
This is why I'm the best 2K breakdown analyst nigga there ever is. And if there's somebody that's doing it, they learn. Y'all. I have more clips just to show y'all guys too. Alright? Now, he's on a 6-4. Remember, 6-4s get that badge, mini marksman. That badge is basically what's supposed to be a balanced layer badge, meaning if you are a smaller player and you had to go up against bigger players, you have the ability, if you do have that badge on a high level, to shoot over them.
Oh my.
What's the other factor that smaller players have, or it's supposed to have over bigger players? Faster speed, move way quicker. That's how the older 2Ks used to be when it came to smaller versus bigger. But now it's even more equal. Like you could have a 6'9" with high perimeter, just guard the PG. What are we talking about? So that small factors thing doesn't even play out anymore. It's not even really worth it to have a super small player. Even though the badge works, it just depends on how you like to play, honestly. But you do get a different contest system when you go to 6-4s because of that badge. That badge alone should let you know that. You being shorter, taller players got a little bit more of an advantage if you don't have that badge on a high level to punch your shot or get a contest. Even just being by you. Right here, people didn't get this. Remember, 2K is a BS company. meaning they're not straight raw authentic. I know we can't always be like that in the world because people just try to use everything against you if you be raw authentic, right? So 2K doesn't do it. JB gets the contest right here. Black Cobra's wondering, how's this like a contest? Like, what? Because he may be looking at the release point, but let's always understand as people, even though we know 2K takes away badges like Intimidator, that badge is...
that badge, man. Intimidator? God, I can't lie. Like, what? That shit, you just standing there. Where y'all remember 2K21? Interior defense? You were just standing there. Under the rim. He missing layups. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit used to be, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, they need to go back to them old, bring back some badges, add more old badges. They need to do that, bro. They need to, I'm telling you, you can catch and shoot. Corner specialist, slithery finisher. You in that wrong spot, slithery finisher activate. So a bunch of more badges. They need to add them badges, man. Tireless defender. Or quick reflex. Like, bro, we had a lot of badges.
Still in this game. That's how you can run up to somebody and still it will play out as weak or like light. The only difference that gets that weak or light to become like a strong or a heavy is when you jump and you press Y. And I'm going to show another clip. All right, I'm going to show multiple clips. So understand that Intimidator is still in this game. And think about it. When you have that weak, it's slightly, if he doesn't time this perfectly right here, look, that's a contest by JB because he's just running there. It's like in real life reality, your kind of senses is kind of probably going, oh, somebody's right there. You know, you probably think or some 2K's adding that in the game. This is what I mean by they're doing the realistic shit extra hard. Now, he may think that, oh, this should be an open shot because his release point, like, for example, like, oh, why is it sticking? Like when he gets it like to here, and he releases, they may think that's open, but no, sir.
Yeah, like when you look at it, and this how it's always been. I ain't gonna lie, for me, for sure. And this why I don't take certain shots. If a nigga right next to me, I'm not gonna take that shot. Right? I ain't gonna lie. I don't got that trust in 2K to make me make that shot. Let me find it. See, like this, because in reality, not even in reality, in the game how it work, it acts like even though JB right here. You took that shot right here, technically. You took that shot like right here. So when he run by, you still remember you still timing the shot. When you do this little spin, you're timing the shot. So if anybody run past, go near you, it's gonna count, bro.
And still it will play out as weak or like light. The only difference that gets that weak or light to become like a strong or a heavy is when you jump and you press Y. And I'm going to show another clip.
Hopefully they add that badge back next year, bro.
So understand that Intimidator is still in this game. And think about it. When you have that weak, it's slightly, if he doesn't time this perfectly right here, look, that's a contest by JB because he's just running there. It's like in real life reality, your kind of senses is kind of probably going, oh, somebody's right there. You know, you probably think or some 2K's adding that in the game. This is what I mean by they're doing the realistic shit extra hard. Now, he may think that, oh, this should be an open shot because his release point, like, for example, like, oh, why is it sticking? Like, when he gets it, like, to here, and he releases, they may think that's open, but no, sir. It's a video game, so we can't even, like, it's so tough to, like, really make people's mind go to that space to understand it. It's already a difficult shot. It's a spin shot. You turning around, not seeing the rim. You know what I mean? It's a video game, so people are like, oh, nah, I'm clear. He's not there. Like, nah. That's why it's still registered out as a contest, people. Intimidator is still in the game. That's why they put weak coverage and you still got a green. You see what I mean? Because it didn't matter.
Hopefully they go back to the old contest system. You know, the percentage shit. I'm cool with the percentage shit because we used to get like what 10% right there. That's weak coverage. We can hell. You feel me? Used to get like 10. Used to get like 9, 4. You know, it's either it was a wide open or it was a low percentage contest shot. And then they get on your balls 100%. You feel me? You need to go back to
being there didn't matter because it wasn't a proper contest, but it's still an intimidator contest. Because you can get intimidated and you can get your shot thrown off by mistiming it. 2K has this new window now where you can hit some tough shit. Please. Oh, not understand that. Now let's get on to the second part of the. Now, here's Wafix. Should this be a contested shot? Literally dropped the lock to the ground, and when I go to his shot, it's over his head. Body makes me do. Let's talk about it. NBA 2K26 shooting windows will be exactly like this. They're just gonna touch it up because I already like the windows. I love them because it's hand down, man down. They've been trying to push this hand down.
I like that shit because I make 6'8". So for me, next year I'm definitely making my player a shooting guard, knowing I will be at the. They're gonna throw me at the 3 anyway. I know it. When I play rec or 5-on-5 modes, if I don't got a full 5, or even if I do got a full 5, I know either I'm gonna be at the 3. If I'm playing random rec, I might get unlucky and be at the 4 going against a 7 winner. I just have to take it up. So I like that hand down, man down, because that's realistic basketball. If you try to guard KD and you're shorter than him, or even at the same height, and you don't put your hand up, that's over your head. Or you jump late or something of that nature. Hand down, man down. I like that shit. That's realistic basketball. You know what I'm saying? But just tweak it up a little bit, man. Just tweak it up a little bit.
Man down in. Let's watch.
Good.
Yes.
Like every American achievement.
When you say ad boy, you said hand down, man down. Ain't?
Oh my God, nigga.
Drop.
Yes.
Off the ground, bitch.
Boom.
Off the ground, bitch. Come on.
Now, Wafix said, should this be a contest? Yes. Once again, another Intimidator radius shit. This is 2K just trying to make us get used to this real life. We're not even there yet. Some players are there, but it's like on a real understanding as the community as a whole, we're not there yet on understanding how open these windows actually be. The only reason why, let me pause it. The only reason why Wafix even got that animation, one, and said, should this be contested? Because you did a hesitation right back into him. You're in a radius, in a computer field radius. If he would have just pulled up right here and shot, probably wouldn't have got that animation. But when he did the escape move over here, he's getting up. In real reality, like his body is like you going into his body. But he's not in a good position. The game is reading that. The game is probably going to give him an F on defense right here in the computer background where we can't see. And Wafix with the 99 3 ball, because he probably has a 99 3 ball, most likely, right? He's going to shoot and still time his shot. And then he also had extra help coming. The late contest. See, this guy doesn't matter. The late contest is really what got him too. Boom. That's what hit you, bro. The late contest. And then I want you to understand another thing, Mr. Wafix. You have Deadeye on Legend, my G. It's automatically gonna put weak coverage here. Do you understand that? But if you didn't have that badge there, whoever was jumping at you right here, that would have been literally like probably a full, like, heavy red contest. I need people to start realizing this. Like, we're playing like a time speed game. Like, whoever gets to the center point first. If he's watching you and you're on defense, he's watching you, you're on offense, he's supposed to time like whack-a-mole. When is he going to shoot? Is he going to shoot off this little skate? Is he going to shoot when he get at the top of the 3? And he's supposed to time wide to jump and block it. It ain't fucking, no, yo, that shit not hard to get. The shooter's job to be able to release it before he gets to that point. And then if you're a skilled shooter, to understand that you got Deadeye on Legend, so there's certain time frames when it's a late contest you can still hit. But that's just another range and a different timing for more skilled shooters. And sometimes when I say more skilled, not really. Sometimes it's just a badge. You get away with, you get used to shooting through easy Deadeye windows. You know, so it's hit or miss sometimes with it, right? But I just want people to understand that. So here's a better view.
Like, in 22, I'm saying 22, if you would have broke him and he would have got this animation, it's probably because you know how this game is. Sometimes your character move when he ain't supposed to move and shit. But in 22, you would have stopped right there if you would have let everything go. And that'd be fucking niggas up too, because sometimes you don't stop when you're supposed to stop. Boom, and you just take the shot because he's not gonna catch up. The other dude not gonna catch up.
Him showing it. Look, the hesitation, bro. Look at where the ball's at. Look at where the ball's at. That's not, in real life, really, that is not comfortable. Somebody on the ground, like, you probably gonna hit him. The ball hit him, and the ball really hit him. But it's a video game. It's glitching. You see what I mean? And it's still looking pretty, like, clean, like, okay. I still like this shot. Like, I don't think this is a bad shot. I feel like he has a problem with how this played out. But this is perfect for how this played out because somebody's there. And 2K gave you that little type of contest animation. I kind of like it like that.
We used to get the animation back in the day.
Like
y'all niggas didn't realize.
But
that.
here's where the contest comes from. That's a weak contest. This guy. And when you watch it in fast motion, he jumps really fast.
Yeah. So one thing I gotta realize is with the contest is after you let go of the ball, it still goes. I ain't gonna lie. So like he's saying in here, late contest. Some of y'all don't know what late contest is. If you shooting and you let go of the ball and somebody still jumping you, it's still gonna be weak. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie, it's still gonna be weak because you're still there in shooting motion, but he just got there late. You feel me? For the real hoopers that know what that shit is, you know what I'm saying? But for the dumbasses that don't know, that's what that is.
This is why you end up leaning back like this. Just look at the animations, bro. It tells you everything. OG, best film watcher, best film reactor. It tells you everything. This is why you're leaning back. Who you think you leaning back from, Wafix? This nigga on the ground? No, this nigga. I guarantee you, go look at this nigga stats. Check if he had challenger. People say challenger or don't work, whatever. Don't matter. Go look at his perimeter. Guarantee you had some good contest.
Challenger is for jumping at niggas. It's not for. That's what it's for. Every time you jump at a nigga when you take a jump shot, that shit pop up. That's what it's for. I don't know. I don't get that shit. Y'all don't read or something, but it's to help get a better contest. Not contest it. Help you get a better contest.
Defense. You just had that Dead Eye on Legend. It's different. You gonna get different shit. They gonna put you in them little animations where you lean back and still green. You know how Mike Wayne them did. All right.
I know.
Last but not least, we have the last clip. This is terrible defense. You need to jump at this. This isn't 2K20 where you can rely on your ghost contest. This is 2K25, good defense, better offense. I mean, good good offense. And somebody tagged, bro. Remember, and I always used to say this even in the older 2Ks.
Hey, if it's Wimby, I seen this clip before, and he was shooting with Wimby, or he shooting at Shed, or I don't know who the fuck he was shooting with.
You used to be able to ghost contest in the older 2Ks, and they got rid of that. Meaning, like, you could just go and put your body there. I'm there, what? Like, you bum ass niggas. Like, bro, did y'all just watch my basketball clips of me shooting in faces? It don't matter if you're right there. Like, bro, they couldn't even put that in the video game. That's why they gotta balance it. That's why they made us the whack-a-mole system. Jumping. People, you can't jump all the time. You're gonna get a foul. Duh, dumbass. Ain't that what happened in the NBA? Isn't that what happens? Oh, you're gonna get out of position. Duh. Ain't that what happened in the NBA? Somebody gotta switch and rotate. But what's the jump for? To eliminate the shot. You jump at a 3. 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna take it. You just sliding with him. He gonna try to left to right till he gets the peak. Sometimes you could do a fake flash. Yo, I'm gonna jump at him, you run at him. And I'm gonna rotate to your man. Like, man, people don't even, they just... Wait till, I hope 26 is just a 2K where I can just be fun for other people. Because it wasn't fun for many people this year. I didn't have no real, like, they make nothing out of it. Let's watch.
Is that Wimby Yamis?
Booker with the deep three.
Wow.
Okay. 100 overall Devin Booker. Pop that bitch in your mouth off the jump, man. You gonna have to see me at the free throw. Hey, it's a 50-50 chance. You gonna have to jump at that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All of it. And on 6-8, I gotta jump on these. I'm gonna have an 80 vert. You gotta jump at that. You doing that little hand up shit, that's not enough. That's a little jump. That's a little jump. That's like doing, it's like that. You gotta get, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get up in there.
Strong, yellow. This is 2K's new shit. Red, yellow, like, He was sick off of this. Let's go to it again. Horrible defense. If I was playing with somebody and they're on my team, right? And they playing defense, I would have been sick with him. Because it's like, bro, just jump. We would have been like, damn, that's fake. He made that because it's crazy. But then it's like, no. Once I start seeing a few people hit these type of shots in this game, I started realizing, no, these are the windows, bro. These are literally the windows.
Look where his hand at. Hold on. Like I gotta, yeah. Oh shit. Like let's slow it down, bro. Look where the ball at, and look where PG hand at. Cause I think he on Paul George. Look at that.
These are the windows, bro.
And that's what some people don't understand. Like you don't have to jump, bro. Some of y'all not good defenders. So I'm not gonna lie.
The windows.
Look at Devin Booker. Look at where Devin Booker hand at. Look where he's at. His hand is right there. You gonna have to jump to match that. You have to match that. Now, some of y'all do not know it's different ways to jump. If y'all know it's the aggressive with the R2. Yeah, R2. Yeah, R2 and triangle, which you'll lean into it. There's I think you let it go. It's two of them because it's one where you jump straight up and there's one where I think you swipe your hands. So like it's 3 or 2, but it's the up one and it's the lean one. Y'all get it? Look where he's at. Look where he's at. You didn't jump. If you would have jumped, you would have matched that shit. He didn't match that shit. So hopefully the contest is actually good this year. Cause I see where they was going with this contest. You feel me? I see where they was going, but it's a terrible defense. Well, this is all right defense because you stuck with him until he took the shot. When he what's the say 1 second, I would have jumped with him. I'm not gonna lie, I would have jumped with him. You would have had to, bro. I would have had to either I would have had to bite the foul. Or he was gonna miss it. But I'm not letting him take this wide open ass shot. These are basketball players. Y'all gotta realize these are NBA level players. Matter of fact, hold on, these are NBA level players. This shot right here is wide open, technically. Just because you right here don't mean shit. Because when he jumped, this is a fade too, so this is an even harder shot. He don't see, like, look, when he got clear. I mean, let me get the straight line. Clear vision to the rim. Clear vision to the rim. Look at that. Clear vision to the rim. If you would have jumped, you would have stirred the vision to the rim, so it'd have been like, you right here, that shit would have. Now he's looking at you, and now he got to guess. So now if he make it, he just got fucking lucky.
Wow.
I'm a defensive mom, bro. Like
this is the window right here. Watch this. And 2K is getting so like legitimate. Look. Puts the hand down. This is just the auto contest, right?
That's just to be there. Yeah.
Auto contest. This is not like him punching wide, nothing. And people will be like, nah, this still should be a contest. And I can understand their point too. But no, bro, I always been telling people and preaching in all my defensive tutorial videos, if you really want this to not go in,
you gotta jump
right here.
You have to jump.
Even if you think it may give a foul, whatever the case is,
you
have to jump right here. And there's times too where I told players, you can jump more towards that on an angle to the side and still get a contest. I have taught this, bro, even in this game. But him just relying on the auto contest, this Devin Booker, my team build, probably having a lot of high stats. Game time.
And plus, my team is on All-Star. Yeah, so it's gonna be way easier. Y'all got high ass stats, 100 overalls, invincibles, dark matters, All-Star. Cause my career is on almost said fucking legend on Hall of Fame. So it's gonna be different, you feel me? It's gonna be real different.
And 2K is scary now because of Zens. We don't know who's cheating, who's not.
Depend on Chevy certified service. With tire price match guarantee.
Hopefully with 2K26, what they do with the defense is, I wanna say, should I say like hand defense? Like hand contest? Like so if you jump, depending on how short they is, so like if you're guarding a player shorter than you, some of the times you're not gonna have to jump for. Because I don't jump 100% of the time, but most of the time I'm in that bitch jumping like Jordan. I ain't gonna lie. So hopefully they get it right with the contest. Hopefully we go back to percentage. I like the number shot. I like to see what the actual percent I got on that shot is, like 20 and 19 and all them shits with whichever 2K had it. But yeah, hopefully we go back to that, because I feel like that's way better. I ain't gonna lie.
This is going to be the 26 type of windows, people. They want this to come in. They want crazy shots being able to drop based off of your timing. I feel like they're going to touch up the windows for sure, but they're going to do something to where shooting going to go back to normal, but they're going to get where I'm talking about the contest system, where when you jump in, it's going to determine if the shot is going to go in or not. 9 times out of 10, and with defenders on the player. That's what we're going to be seeing next year. Even more heavier. We've seen it already this year, but I'm telling you, we're going to see it more heavier next year. One reason why I'm going to say this, because they're going to patch back and take away the fake RNG to the shooting, where people are just naturally missing because they're just trying to make a visual cue. And I realize why. Okay, 2K just tried to make a visual cue, like more so in this game, rather than, what's it called? They just want to throw off it a little bit more.
Yeah,
make it look more realistic.
They tried to throw off the Zens. I commend them on it because y'all tried something new. Like, y'all tried to, but it didn't work. So it's trying to go back to what worked when it came to shooting. We gonna go back to the bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go back to the bread and butter. And then with the contest system, hand down, man down, I like that shit, boy. That's real basketball right there. But it's a lot of shit they need to fix. Movement, the on-ball defense. I don't want to play on-ball defense for me. I want to do my, you know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to do that. You feel me? But hand down, man down. I think that's a great recommendation for this game. You feel me? Get it? Y'all want that realistic feel? Y'all can have the realistic feel. No cap. Y'all can have it. But we gotta have that arcade aspect. So I think we're gonna go to the 100% green windows. We're gonna go back to the, how can I say it? I'll say 100% green windows. You're gonna be able to hit multiple shots. You're just gonna have to tweak it up a little bit.
NBA, but it's not even playing out that way still. So I could see us going back and reverting back to the normal. Either way, bro, this is a crazy shot to hit. I've seen more crazier shit hit in this game.
Yeah, I don't hit some
terrible
defense, some crazy shit.
Yes, I would say it, because somebody just thinks that I have a big body player, Giannis. My contest system should be there. Like, no, bro. Guards hit shots. You know what I mean? Big plays like that all the time. If we play an RNG 2K NBA realistic game, we all know that they want stuff like this to play out. They ain't never going to be where we can't shoot. See, I'm not saying we can't shoot. We can't make crazy tough shots, or, oh my God, it's the consistency. That's what we used to like about 2K back then. The consistency of how we could, with our own unique play styles, if we want to, make our shots consistently, no matter what play style you was. That's all. Hit the like, subscribe, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Seen the dumbass beat both their oats and shit. My fault. But yeah, man. Yeah, we're going back to that pair of green window shit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel it. Just because that's what we want. Now, one thing y'all is gonna have to get used to. Like I always say this: if the game's good, bro, don't touch it, bro. So if we like to shoot, yes, we can hit contested shots. I'm cool with hitting contested shots. But if I play the right defense on it and that shit heavy, I don't want that shit to go in all the time. That shit need to be rare. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, if we fuck with the game off the ripper, yeah, don't touch it for real. Don't touch it. Unless there's a big issue in the game, touch that. I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to touch other shit, but not the right shit. But yeah, subscribe, like, share. Let me know how y'all feel, how y'all think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like what he's saying. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that old school. You feel me? You're finna get old to. We're finna about to go back to that old school how it used to be, just with the hand down, man down. A little bit more. Can I say psychological? Not even psychological. Huh? I gotta say like philosophical. That's the right word. Well, a little bit more tuned to what you're doing. So if you're actually playing defense, when you're gonna shit like that. But let me know how y'all think it's gonna be. I think we, like I said, I don't, for some reason I got faith. Hopefully it's like 18 to 19. I think we're gonna be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Scarlet Shirt, man. Yeah.